Virgo, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer, and if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so, and that way you'll be notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to be looking at some tarot cards, oracle cards, and even some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. If you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means, just flip them. Okay, well, we start this reading off with the 8 of Cups, followed by the 8 of Wands, followed by the 5 of Wands. And so 8s could be significant to you. But with the 8 of Cups, this is all about walking away, abandoning a situation in search of your own truth and happiness. This is having that emotional strength to walk away from a situation or escape a situation. This may have happened very, very quickly. With the 8 of Wands, this could have been a very quick decision that was made. Things sped up and action was taken very, very quickly. And it could have been a result with the 5 of Wands of fighting over competition. And what I mean by that is perhaps a third party, maybe somebody put other priorities ahead of this situation. But this is all about egos clashing, a lot of tension, a lot of arguments, a lot of aggression, a lot of battles. We're talking about dealing with tempers and conflict, just a lot of struggle. And so it looks like there was an abandonment very quickly as a result of fighting, arguments, clashing, or maybe even competition in this situation. All right. Now, let's see what other messages we get. We got the Ace of Swords that says here following that 5 of Wands. And so the Ace of Swords is all about having mental clarity. It's having, you know, going in a new direction to have new conflicts, new journeys, new lessons, and things of that nature. Now, the Ace of Swords can also represent surgery. So when I see that, it could be that you may have a surgery upcoming, maybe this person, or really this can be like surgically removing somebody from your life is kind of how I see it. Cutting the ties with that sword, okay? And I feel like, you know, if somebody is putting you in third parties, then it's probably the best to walk away. Ooh, the Page of Swords that shows up here. Now, this is just a creepy card, but this is my spy card, right? Spying, prying, trying to see what's going on. So somebody's spying, whether that be this person spying on you or you spying on them. But somebody's definitely checking, maybe the internet or something, but somebody's watching, wanting to talk. Curious about you, put it that way. What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Things like that. The Queen of Cups. And so with the Queen of Cups, this is somebody that's very nurturing, very supportive, very healing, very loving. And so you may have felt this way in this relationship, or you may have felt that this person was like that maybe at one time. Oh, one more from this deck. The 6 of Swords shows up here, and the 6 of Swords is a necessary transition, a necessary relocation, a necessary move. And so when we say necessary move, sometimes you have to move in one direction for things to evolve. And so it doesn't mean that this relationship doesn't have the chance to come back together. It's just at this moment, it was necessary to move in a new direction. Okay, let's get a couple more. That came out strong. Okay. All right, we got the Magician with the 6 of Wands in the reverse that came out. And when we talk about the Magician, you know, this is all about being very focused, turning your visions into the reality, being very inspired to take action in some way. And the reason why you're feeling so inspired to take action is because of the 6 of Wands in the reverse. It feels like, you know, that you've got to build your confidence back up again. Okay, you may have pulled back, giving up on some type of situation romantically, but now you need to build that confidence back up so that you can manifest what it is that you exactly want in this life. All right, so that you can get the recognition that you want. Because when the 6 of Wands is in the upright, it's like being recognized, being seen. Okay. But in the reverse, it's like, okay. Let's get one more. King of Wands. Now, we do see Wands showing up here. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. We do have Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. With the King of Wands that shows up here, the King of Wands is somebody that's very bold, very much so a leader that stands in their power, very charming, very courageous. And I feel like in order for you to really manifest what it is that you want, to get the recognition in this life that you want, you have to sit and embody this King of Wands feeling, which is being very courageous to face what it is that you need to face in life and being very, very bold and very much so a leader in your own life. All right, when this person thinks about you, what comes to their mind? So what do they think about when they think about you? All right, cards aren't shuffling right, but that's okay. When they think about you. All right, we got the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Cups both showing up in the reverse. And so with the Queen of Swords that sits in the reverse, this person may feel like you're very cold, very rigid. They also may feel like there was some dishonesty from you, but they feel like unkindness from you with that Queen of Swords. The Nine of Cups that sits in the reverse is really representative of, it could represent wanting quick results without putting in the work. And so this person may feel like you want certain things without putting in the work. Now, again, this could be reversed, so reverse it as you need. But with the Nine of Cups in the upright, when it sits there, it's really talking about wishes coming true, you know, having that abundance, that growth. But with it sitting in the reverse, it's almost like this person feels like the dream that they had with you has been cut short. Okay. Okay, let's go. What else do they think about when they think about you? You may have cut this person off with that Queen of Swords. But with it in the reverse, this person feels like you were very cold or very rigid in your beliefs. My way or the highway kind of mentality. All right, let's get just a couple more. What do they think about when they think about you? All right, Three of Wands that came out here. Now you can see that this person's back is turned, so they do feel like your back is turned and that you're kind of expanding. Maybe you've traveled away from them. They feel very distant from you. You're not looking at them, you're looking in another direction. Too many. Let's get one more. What does this person think about when they think about you? This is too many. It's like 7 cards that came out. All right, one more. What do they think about when they think about you? Justice that sits in the reverse. Now you could be dealing with a Libra or something within Libra season, but when the Justice shows up in the reverse, they feel like things were unfair, that there was some bigotry or maybe some lawsuits or some dishonesty here, but this person feels that this was very unjust to them. When you think about them, what do you think about? So let's flip it around, and we'll get into our oracle cards. Too many. The Death card. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or something within that season, but the Death card represents big changes. It's time to move on, time to transform. And so you may feel like this person and you both need this distance in order to transform and grow. The Knight of Cups. So when you think about this person, you know, with the Knight of Cups, this is somebody that's very charming. So you may feel like this person is very charming. Or you may even feel like they want to make a romantic offer to you. You may want to make a romantic offer or gesture towards them. I don't know about that because I don't see that in the cards. All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles and then the Judgment card. And so when you think about this person, with the Queen of Pentacles showing up, it's like you may feel like this person is very resourceful. They can make it on their own. They can do what they want. With the Judgment card showing up here, this is really saying, you know what? I'm making a final decision on this. I've had a wake-up call to my life's purpose. I have clarity now. I'm seeing things clearly, and I'm making this final decision. All right. Let's move on to the oracle cards. And that final decision, we started this reading off with an abandonment card. And so you may feel like this is it. This is a permanent decision. All right. We got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Now, this comes back to the Magician card that we saw, right? The Manifest card. And so you want certain things, and you're going to have to start to learn that love for yourself and really standing in your power. And you need to decide what it is that you want very soon. All right? Because time waits for nobody. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. It's sitting in the reverse. And so somebody needs to learn forgiveness, and they need to really learn the healing, right? So forgiveness is all about learning the lesson and leaving the loss. All right? So whether that be you or them, learn the lessons. What is it that you learned in this situation? Did you learn how to set boundaries better? Did you learn how to love yourself more? You know, what is it that you learned from it? Take that and not the loss. All right, we got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. It's sitting in the reverse. So there may have been a moment where you guys spiritually just were not connected. You had such very vast differences in your beliefs. But it doesn't look like that is an issue at this point. All right, let's get one or two from here. All right. And drop me a comment. Let me know what's going on in your situation. You know, what happened? The Golden Mirror. This is a self-absorbed narcissist, a one-sided relationship, possible love bombing. And so you could be dealing with somebody that has some narcissistic or selfish, self-absorbed ways. This could have been you. Take it as it resonates. We got the Axe card. Now, it's in the reverse, but in the upright, it means breakup, separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. But with this sitting in the reverse, maybe this person wants to come forward and, you know, really discuss the situation. Let's get one more. Oh. It says, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, and wanting to date. It came in the reverse. And so there's still some anger here. Whether that be anger from you or anger from them. Maybe both. All right, let's get a soulmate manifest card. I'm feeling like, with that Five of Wands showing up and then these cards coming in the reverse, I just feel like I want to fight. All right, we got life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. Okay, life can't be so heavy all the time. It says you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. So potentially when you have done your healing. All right, let's get a Fairy Temple Oracle card. Healing is so important. Do your shadow work. Deal with those childhood wounds and other relationship wounds. And just go ahead and learn the lessons and move on. All right, we have perception. This is yearn, intuit, and sense. Gosh, it keeps coming back to kind of manifestation feelings here. But what this says is whatever it is that you're yearning for, identify what it is that you truly want. And how do you do that? Intuit. That's listening to your intuition, where your passion is pulling you, where your passion is driving you. And once you do that, you can sense where it is that you need to go, what direction you need to go in, what choices you really need to make. All right, let's move on to our personal messages. Whoa. It says negativity feeds negativity. It does. Misery loves company. Happiness likes visitors. Be that visitor. It's easy to feed into negativity. It's very hard to build positivity. All right. Oh, my goodness. It says effort is the biggest statement, but lack of it is too. Listen, when somebody doesn't put the effort in, that tells you everything you need to know. If they do put the effort in, that tells you everything you need to know. Spirit guides. Listen, that's about listening to your intuition. Your spirit guides speak to you through dreams, through coincidences, through songs. Just make sure you're listening, okay, to your guides. All right. I'm going to keep all of these. All right, we have new beginnings, okay? Dance with the ebbs and flows of life. Listen, life is going to pull you in lots of different ways, but just kind of dance through it. You know, dance your way through that. We have stand in your power. What flows, flows. What crashes, crashes. Only have space and energy for the things that are meant for you. Don't knock it till you try it. And then we have Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or something in Pisces season. All right, let's get a poem for you. Oh, that came out smooth. It says, nothing to say, number 37. I walked mile after mile for someone who wouldn't even meet me halfway, screaming in fits of passionate rage to someone who had nothing to say. You may have poured your heart out, cried everything, lost it, and this person just sat there cold stoned. Or maybe you did. I don't know. All right, here's my message cards. If this person could say anything to you, what would they want to say? Now, this is a big stack, so we're going to split it, and we're going to get 5 from each one. So what would this person want to say to you? If they could say anything with no pride, no ego, no fear, no hesitation, what would they want to say? I want to give what I did not before. Okay. You probably don't realize how much I truly enjoy our conversations. Okay. You may not realize. Maybe this person didn't let you know these kinds of things. I wish you didn't know that side of me. All right. They may have shown some characteristics. I dream about you. All right. Got a dreamer. One more from this deck. I never expected to fall in love, but I'm so glad I did. All right. Let's get 5 from this stack. What else do they want to say to you? I'm your #1 fan. There's someone else. All right, so either they have someone else or they feel that you have someone else. I'm heartbroken. You were the most unexpected person at the most unexpected time. One more. Can we work on being friends? All right, well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.